So in a world that seems to be evolving at breakneck speed, immersing yourself in nostalgia is like wrapping yourself in a comfortable blanket of the good old days, when things were so much simpler. Studies suggest that nostalgia inspires consumers to spend their money because it promises an immediate return on the form of happy memories and comfort. This is why nostalgia marketing campaigns have grown increasingly popular in recent years, as brands begin to discover the value of connecting with their customers on a more in-depth emotional level. It seems that a growing group of consumers are looking backwards and wishing things were the way they used to be. When it comes to marketing, that offers up a ripe opportunity. Any marketer is well aware of how powerful an effect emotion can have on a campaign. Make your audience happy, make your audience sad, pull on their heartstrings, or scare them to death. It doesn't really matter what they feel, only that they do. Neuroimaging studies have found that when consumers evaluate a brand, they rely more on emotion rather than information. And as much as we like to think we're rational machines, the truth is that we're wildly irrational when it comes to making decisions. And that includes purchase decisions as well. So what does this mean? Well, it means that rather than considering the facts, we focus more on how the product makes us feel. So facts plays a part, and you need to ensure you inform your audience. But if you want to seal the deal, however, you need to engage them on an emotional level. So remember when you were a child? Everything was new, each day brought with it a new experience or situation for you to deal with. New experiences catch us a little bit off guard. And when we're young, we're often overwhelmed with the emotions that we never even felt before. Over time, these raw emotions, they lessen in intensity, and once we're adults, we are fully in control of them. That means it is pretty hard for marketing to actually affect us emotionally. Research tells us that nostalgia counteracts things like boredom. It also makes people more tolerant of outsiders and more generous to strangers. So in fact, nostalgia can literally make people feel warmer on a cold day. In today's highly competitive marketplace, nostalgia in advertising can allow both new and old brands to connect with their audience on a powerful emotional level. Already, some of the most significant companies in the world have begun to show us just how useful this tactic can be. Brands like Nike and Pepsi, they are already using retired designs and logos from the past, announcing them as throwback options or retro products. Now, the question is, how can you create your own nostalgia marketing campaigns? As always, the best way to learn is through examples. Personally, I don't really have a strong connection with the never-ending story, but it's obvious that a lot of people do. The use of the crappy CGI here, the iconic soundtrack, the use of that flying dragon dog thing, original voice actor, they all conspire to return viewers to their younger selves. It is as we are watching our beloved childhood all over again. And so we open up emotionally. So how does Spotify stop this from going too far and making it cheesy? Well, they inject a little bit of humor into the ad. So as you can see, the main character is now roughly 40 years old. He sports a large, bushy beard, and he jokes,
"I can't believe after all these years, people are still listening to this song."
So it's a little joke at the viewer's expense, right? Yeah, we're taking you back to your childhood, but you regularly go back there anyway, so what's the issue, right? It's a smart way of letting you in on the joke. The ad is no longer aimed at you, it's for you. After Netflix added the classic Bob Ross TV show to their lineup, The Joy of Painting, the beloved 80s artist saw a huge resurgence in popularity during 2016. In a matter of weeks, Bob Ross became a meme, a source of cult appreciation, and a trending topic on Instagram. So technology brands like Adobe took notice of this trend and decided to use it in their nostalgia marketing strategy, creating a series of tutorial videos to promote their Adobe Photoshop Sketch application for the iPad Pro. The Joy of Sketching campaign was fantastic because it not only accessed the benefits of nostalgia in advertising, but it also took advantage of the trends of the time. As always, successful campaigns, whether they are nostalgic or otherwise, they will take work and they need authenticity. The key is figuring out how to identify the most important moments in your customer's timeline and use those memories to enhance the identity of your company. Nostalgic marketing works best when companies understand their audience, keep their finger on the pulse of the existing culture, and listen to what people crave the most.